Good afternoon. My name is Sharmeen Khan. I am the founder and chief strategy officer of OpsSmart Global. We are also one of the winners of the Tech-Enabled Traceability Challenge that was referenced earlier. We at OpsSmart believe that the FDA must stop looking at food safety through a topic-based vision and start looking at it from a broader spectrum. It will require us to combine tech-enabled traceability, predictive analytics, data sharing, ambient IoTs, and as someone said earlier, we must think strategically and big. What I mean by that is the most significant and overarching focus should be on interoperability. Until we move away from silo-based data systems, we will never be fully able to flex the muscle of data. All companies, big or small, have some sort of data in some sort of format. However, their inability to share that data within their own organizations and with their partners handicaps them, the FDA, and the public. My first recommendation is that as the FDA continues to harmonize the critical tracking events and the key data elements, the FDA also needs to harmonize how data is shared. If you look at the seafood industry as an example, organizations such as Global Dialogue of Seafood Traceability, MSC, ASC, and so on got together and devised one method of electronic data exchange, or API. They created a system to authorize technology providers to implement that methodology of electronic data exchange. The FDA must investigate finding a similar path in order to create a unified path forward. So there are standardized tools for gathering and sharing data. My second recommendation is that first steps taken by the FDA in FSMA 204 have been a game changer, but they are not enough. Telling people they need electronically sortable spreadsheets, then saying that you don't have to have a digital method to collect their data is sending industry a very confusing message that will hurt them in the long run. I believe the FDA needs to speak more clearly as to what is technologically expected of the food growers and producers of this country. The FDA should subsidize access to simple software like Microsoft Word or Excel or Google Sheets or Docs. Let's make it easier for the food industry to meet the FDA's requirements. Lastly, to answer Adam's question of what other areas can tech-enabled traceability create value, I would say sustainability. Let me explain. If we as traceability software providers can capture how much of a product is grown, where, how, batch number, lot number, we can also capture the amount of waste and reutilization of products such as soil, water, packaging materials, and so on. By collecting how much is reused, we improve a company's sustainability posture, but we also affect the national carbon footprint. In conclusion, it is important to remember that we are a global food system and a product can exchange multiple hands before it ends up on our shelves. So, adopting a data exchange-centric approach to food safety enhances visibility across the supply chain and translates to a safer food system. Thank you so much.